Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Washington Commanders and the Indianapolis Colts. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
And first carry now for Rashawn Smith. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing the loss. First play of the game. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Instead, 3rd down coming up. With that big shot, they wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Out of the pistol, here's White. Robbed by the first guy he met all game on that 1st down run. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashawn Smith. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. It gives the credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
From the pistol, Smith. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in a double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Come on. 60 by 60.
He's dropping back to throw. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. Stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Man in motion out of the slot. Smith. is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
All set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Play action. He's taking a deep shot here. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready,
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Cowboy 80. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He lofts it deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Go. Viking 18.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7.
Now pressure coming. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. They're going to try and throw it here. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders break the tie here in the first. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14-7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 vices, 60 vices. Hey, Chris.
Don't throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Come on. 19, Tiger, nice, go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Mitchell up the middle. He has room past the 25. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
And set. Here we go. First down.
19, Tiger. Nice. Here we go. Ready?
From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts make it a 1-point game. It's play. Like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bates now for the point after. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. Live ball picked up inside the 25.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game. Playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Putting the tight end in motion. Pass play on first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Jar's loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
Quarterback of his renown, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. Set. 19, 18.
A give now from the gun. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Washington.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. We've got 14-13 on the board. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Completed over the middle. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Ford, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. Running back sent in motion left. Working now from the gun. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Come on, come on. Hey. Gotta be loud.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I get in baseball. That 27th out, it's just different than the other 26. And these 100 yards and these inches right near the goal line, well, they're the toughest to get. And this defense, give them some credit, man. Put a gold star by that effort. To hold them inches away on the previous down and then to get the sack, game-changing kind of plays. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
A give to Mitchell, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
23-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Six. Hey, 70 red. Shot 50. Shot 19 tight. 19 Riot. Panther 11. Panther 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Pass play now. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembech asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Third down, they need 7.
Seven Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll air it out on third. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Mustang 19. Here we go. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
They're going play action. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. That is Caleb Ransom.
They're in danger going back. To somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He finds Smith here underneath. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
I call this quarterback the best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, the explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. 1st and 10, it's a gift to White. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's taking it out of bounds as he gets it down into the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Okay, break.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Handoff here to Mitchell. There he goes, right sideline. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. Bates down for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Wyatt. Ready.
Here's a throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Takes it in at the 26. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 41-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! That is Caleb Ransom. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Coach, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. 70, go.
Here's Mitchell. Get some space around midfield. Racing down the left side. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. You give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Going ground on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Rig. Dragon 60. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion. Nice to pay off any drive with some points. Able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Throw here, third down. Lays out left side and gets it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Makes the crowd in bounds left side. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Washington first down.
They put a receiver in motion right.
60 vices.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Motioning left is their running back. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Good play on football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Pass play coming here.
14-yard line.
And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead to 7.
Touchdown, Commanders.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
The kick is good.
I think yes on both of them. And that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the go.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready,
This is Mitchell. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
36-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
18, go street. Let go.
Again, this is Mitchell. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They go play action on first down. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
70 Rangers. Ready? Cup 19. Cowboy 80. Ready?
And you just get the play off. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Colts' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
Ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Check. Go.
The give now to Mitchell. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Dragon 60, 18, Pioneer, 70, Timberwolf.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts down by only 2 in the 4th. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
We'll see what the Colts do facing a huge 2-point conversion attempt.
Let's
The
go now.
Colts will line up for
All
this
right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
70, Timberwolf.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down.
Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Ready.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
7 Pirates.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Pass is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Panther 11.
They'll throw for it. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Corey Black has got it. And they're going to score. Pick six, Indianapolis. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not drafting no fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 tight. Come on. Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders bring it back to even. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Well, you kind of know this is going to happen at least a couple of times this season. They catch the rookie there for roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think this coach would like to have a governor. Kind of like on golf carts, so you don't act crazy and a fool. Some of these rookie defenders, I know coaches would love to put a governor on them for a little bit of discipline that just doesn't naturally come for a rookie.
1st down, play action. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up. Mitchell on the carry. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Get it. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Let go.
Back now, pressure coming. Connects on the crosser. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Seven Pirates!
Looking on 1st down. This is a heater going deep. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
3-yard pickup. And it's
back to throw it. By his backsman. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
a gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Commanders down by 7. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
19 right.
Looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Buys time, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
16 yards.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I can just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, will come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
Fields pass. Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready? Come on, come on. 60 vices, 60 vices.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Cut my team. Cut my 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Go.
Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. He dodged the tackle. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Trying to push deep downfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. To throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Escapes a defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into the kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.